Hello everyone, it's your girl Lady Naomi, and today I'm going to lightly touch on the Ginuwine scandal, the transphobia Ginuwine scandal, and my opinion of what transphobia is as an active trans woman for over 25 years, okay? So let's get started with this thing, okay? So, now I know I'm going to catch a lot of flack from my own community, from my own sisters, because what a lot of people don't realize and seem to think sometimes, because you're a part of that race, like some black people, sometimes if a black person says, oh, that's racist and stuff like that, and somebody doesn't agree with it, they seem to kind of ostracize you and kind of put you in another category, like you're like a white Caucasian lover or something like that. And sometimes if I don't agree with some trans issue, sometimes some people try to make it seem like I am kind of like almost like trans white privilege, even though I'm African American. Some people try to put me in that category, which I really don't care, and I really don't give a fuck. Y'all know me. Y'all know I speak my mind. Y'all know I don't care about what none of y'all got to say, honey. I pay my own bills. I got my own car. I got my own condo, honey. So I don't really care. So anyway, so now I watched the video. I'm gonna leave the link below for the Ginuwine video. Anybody that doesn't know what I'm talking about. Now, I believe he was on Celebrity Big Brother, and they were out back in a kind of like a jacuzzi area where it was like a porch. I don't watch the show, guys. I'm not gonna say I watch the show. I'm not a Big Brothers fan personally. But they were outside, and they were all had these like fleece blankets, and a trans woman who I don't know, I've never heard of her, by the way. No shade to her, but I just never heard of her. They were all outside, and they were talking about issues and dating and stuff like that. So the conversation came up with Ginuwine, and Ginuwine was very nice. Kudos to Ginuwine. I think you handled this beautifully. I think you were very articulate the way you handled it, and I thought that the trans woman was reaching, honey, and her arms were too short, okay? So my beliefs on it, what I saw was, if a person, a black man was really transphobic, he would not be sitting next to a trans person. Okay, now I tiptoe through the forums, guys, and I seen some people calling her a man. Oh, he wouldn't be sitting next to another man. She's not a man, she's a transgender woman, honey. Let's get that straight, guys, okay? A lot of and that comment right there is transphobia. To call a transgender person a man is calling them out of their gender. That is now that's transphobia. But for him sitting next to her, and he was literally almost cuddling with her, no shade. Now, I'm not trying to throw no shade. I'm not trying to say anything happened. But what I'm saying, he was so comfortable. He was sitting very close under blankets. Okay, like fleece style blankets, and they were all out there, and they were all cuddling. They seemed like they all get along. They all respected each other greatly. And they asked him, would he ever date a trans woman? And he said no. And he said it very politely. He might have turned up his face a little bit because, he might have been a little disgusted. This is what a cisgender male. So he might have been a little disgusted by it internally, and it kind of came out. But I thought he handled it very well, because I know some brothers, my biological blood brothers, and other brothers from the hood might have handled that in a different way. And second of all, a lot of other brothers in the hood wouldn't be cuddling under a damn blanket with the trans woman, honey. Okay? Let's put that out there. Let's get it right there. But he was so comfortable in his masculinity as a man, as a straight cis man, that he was sitting next to a trans person, having an open dialogue and a conversation about it, guys. I thought that was amazing, and I thought he handled it very well. I think you girls have to stop putting your trans issues on cisgender people sometimes. You cannot look at every little situation as transphobia. First of all, let me say this. If a straight man chooses not to date a trans person, if there are pre-op or post. Pre-op means before sex change surgery. Not every trans woman want to have a sex change. Or post, after sex change. If the person has knowledge of you once being a male, born a male, or vice versa, okay? Because there are some trans men out here fooling girls too. But anyway, this is about trans women, this particular video. He has the right. It does not make him a bigot. It does not make him transphobic for him to say, that's not my cup of tea. I like genetic women. I like women that were born, naturally born women. I like women that bleed once a month. I like women that can produce a baby. Okay? That's his preference, guys. You cannot, me personally, I like light-skinned men. I don't date dark-skinned men. Does that make me phobic towards a dark-skinned person? Or he could like, or I like stocky men. I like men with a little weight on me. So that means if I don't date a skinny person, that makes me phobic towards skinny people, thinner people. Come on, guys. We have to stop reaching at these things. We have to focus as trans people. We have to focus on things that mean something in the trans community, like equal opportunities in the job place for as a trans woman, okay? And equal opportunities as a trans woman. You know what I mean? Going into a workplace and having me meeting the criteria to have the job and be overly qualified as a trans woman. Everybody knows I have a job, a very prestigious job that I'm in sales, but I'm in luxury sales, okay? And I break all the boundaries, honey. I'm one of the highest selling people in the company. And like I say all the time, out of like 5,000 people, I'm like number 35th in the company. I outsold everyone in Connecticut, New York, and Boston, okay? So, and I'm a trans woman, and when I go in and people may judge me because of this, I really don't care. My goal is to go in there and be the best person I can be. That's all you have to do in a job place. Trans rights in bathrooms, so we can go in and out of bathrooms and use the bathrooms as a woman without any persecution, okay? These are issues that we need to, and being seen as woman as a whole, being seen as a woman, okay? Those are the issues that we need to work on. We should not care if a man wants to date us or not, okay? That is not transphobia. That is that person's preference. That is that person's choice. You cannot blame somebody for not dating you because you are trans, guys. Not everybody is into trans woman. That's not his cup of tea. Guys, this is my opinion what transphobia is, okay? Transphobia is making a derogatory statement towards a trans person. Like, for instance, she thinks she a woman, but she really ain't no woman. That's a man. That's a transphobic comment, okay? Derogatory statement like the F word, calling a person a fag or something like that, or a man in a dress. Those are transphobic comments, guys, okay? Not giving the person a job because they're trans. Those are transphobic things, okay? Okay, those are the lines. A man choosing not to date you because you were born a male is not transphobic, guys. You need to stop this. I'm sorry if I'm hurting anyone's feelings. I speak the truth, guys. I've been a trans woman for 25 years, okay? And we need to focus on things that matter, not these things because a piece of dick didn't want you. Straight up. So anyway, guys, I hope I hit all the points. I hope I answered a lot of you questions. And again, I apologize ahead of time if I insulted anyone. But this is your girl, Lady Naomi. Y'all know I always speak the truth. Like and subscribe to me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and Snapchat. Bye-bye, and I hope to hear from you soon.